Well, take a look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. Now take a look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. From every walk of life. Every walk of life. Every creed and color. Every creed and color. That should reunite. Oh, in honor of the God in each other. Now take a look at the person next to yourself. Say, Namaste, I bow to you. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Oh, lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. Come together. We come together. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. We come together. Come together. Come together. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love.
Woo! That was lively. That was great. Thank you. Such an awesome band here. Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Centers for Spiritual Living, Colorado Springs. So wonderful to see all of your faces today. I am Reverend Michelle Ariano, and I am grateful to be your bridge senior minister right now and just holding the highest consciousness for this beautiful center and all the amazing people involved in it. So thank you for being here today. Centers for Spiritual Living is a welcoming community. We welcome everyone. It's a tapestry of colors, the diversity of all paths to God, no matter what your background is. You are welcome and appreciated here. So thank you for being here today. Is anyone visiting for the first time? If you wouldn't mind raising your hand. All right, wonderful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have a flower for you and then some information if you want to fill out for us, and we can get you some more information about us. Thank you for being here today. All right. Right now, we would like our children, parents, and grandparents to please stand. Oh, I see some in the front up here. Yay, let's give them a round of applause. There's some in the back. Hey, we got kids today. That's wonderful. So let's bless our children with our blessing. If you want to reach out your hands. We bless all the children in our community and the world. We love all the children. We know the truth of who you are. All children are unique expressions of God, and we are grateful to have children in our lives, and so it is. And we are grateful for you, and you can go back to your wonderful class and get an enriching lesson today. And now is the time that I think everybody loves for you to stand up and greet each other and welcome each other this morning.
Sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening, I am opening, I am opening, I am opening. Sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening, I am opening, I am opening, I am opening. Opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening, I am opening, I am opening, I am surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I can feel the power of love inside me. Feel the power of love. I can see the evidence around me. We are the power of love. And my eyes are open to the truth I now embrace. And my heart is open by spirit and by grace. I can feel the power of love inside me. Feel the power of love. I can see the evidence around me. We are the power of love. And my eyes are open to the truth I now embrace. And my heart is open by spirit and by grace.
The word of inspiration for this morning is choose peace. And I start with a Gaelic blessing. Deep peace of the rolling waves to you, deep peace of the silent stars, deep peace of the blowing air to you, deep peace of the quiet earth. Let peace, let peace, let peace fill your soul. May peace, may peace, may peace keep you whole. And our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes, in Thoughts Are Things, crafted a beautiful feeling of peace. There is a peace at the center of your being, a peace that can be felt through the day, and in the cool of the evening, when the first star shines in the soft light of the sky. It broods over the earth quietly, tenderly, as a mother watches over her child. And from A Course in Miracles, peace of mind is clearly an internal matter. It must begin with your own thoughts and then extend outward. And it is from your peace of mind that a peaceful perception of the world arises. I can replace my feelings of depression, anxiety, or worry with peace. I can choose peace instead of this. Please join me to choose peace and grow love. Oh, settling into the holy vibration that fills this space, fills every space, the allness, the onlyness of an infinite spirit, an intimate presence, an indwelling source. Recognizing that blessed sacred kernel of indwelling, of immanent, of immutable, the thing itself, divine mind. Recognizing it as that tender, quiet outreach of peace that constantly and continuously flows, that sends out its tendrils to wrap around and hold each of its creation, to hold them in peace, to hold each one in love. And so I say, yes, yes, please love me up. Please fill me with that peace. And so the word today is for each person to consent, to settle down, to settle in, to abide in that flow of peace, to be wrapped in that tendril and then pulled into the mainstream of all that is good. And in that support of that flow, in its uplift, in the quiet tenderness, the first shoots of love begin to sprout and become visible. It is in becoming calm. It is in becoming reverent and grateful that love grows. It starts to grow at that sweet spot of indwelling source, moves out as intimate presence, wrapping us, and then moves out from each one of us as God expressing love, allowing that love to arise and being able to choose love in every and any situation. And so I know that this peace, that this truth, that this love, this power is available and accessible, and each who hear this word claim it and consent to it right now in this moment. And so I am grateful for this spiritual reality that in any moment, each of us can say, I choose peace. I grow love. And I am thankful for that power. And so I release the word into the law, into the activity of spirit. My word that is the what marries into the law, which is the how, and together, peace and love just simply blossom in abundance. And together we seal this prayer by saying together, and so it is.
You know, love is a mystery that'll never be explained. But you know, I got this deep, deep feeling. This one truth will never change. If you really want to know what love is, oh, you got to feel the pain. Now, if you want to grow a garden out on a dry and dusty plain, you're gonna need to plant the seed, you're gonna need the sunshine, and you're gonna need the rain. When you're talking about love, you know they're one and the same. Go now. Well, think of a real fine dinner now, one you just love to eat. It's always a combination between the bitter and the sweet. Be no good, one without the other. Let me tell you, sister, or let me tell you, brother, you know love is a mystery that'll never be explained. But you know I got this deep, deep feeling. Oh, this one truth will never change. If you really want to know what love is, oh, you got to feel the pain. Now, if your love has gone and left you, and at night you're calling out their name, you know you got to feel just what you're feeling. And maybe things are gonna change. You know the blues are here to help us how to feel the pain. Go now. You know you got to feel the pain. You know you got to feel the pain. If you want to know what love is, you know you got to feel the pain.
Woo! Just makes you want to get up and dance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the topic for today is choose love. This is the month of love. I've got all my love wear on today, my red and my love beads, and to celebrate that. And also kind of bringing together this month of being on the edge. I talked about inner edge and outer edge. Reverend Christine talked about moving beyond the known in the edge and really talked about the pause, which is so beautiful. And so bringing it together today, choosing love is on the edge, especially when things are really challenging, to be able to walk through this world in love. When we're triggered, when we're sad, when we're having a hard time, to still be able to move in that space in love. It's also the season for nonviolence, Black History Month, and the lunar year of the fire horse. And so I am a fire horse. I was born 60 years ago. and so there's a lot of energy around that. And if you believe in that, great. If you don't, that's okay too. But there's a calling right now. There's a pulse right now for us to continue to step greater into who we are. And it feels like it's really kind of nudging. And if you think of a fire horse, right? Like a fire horse is just like, whew. And I went to Cottonwood Springs yesterday with some dear, dear friends. And we got into some deep spiritual conversations about love and healing and connection and growing and looking at our stuff and how do we show up in bigger love. And we talked about the fire horse energy and the energy in the world right now, and it's so much. And there's so much coming at us, and there's so much data and the news and the world, and it can get us into our heads. And then we try to figure, I don't know about you, but try to figure everything out and project manage. And that doesn't usually go too well, because it's way beyond what I can figure out. And so feeling into it, so much is about grounding it, grounding ourselves. I mean, really grounding ourselves and embodying love and moving from our head to our heart. Thich Nhat Hanh talks about moving from our head to our heart can be one of the longest journeys for us. And I've really been feeling into that. And when I move back into my heart, it makes all the difference in the world. And to be able to have a community that we can hold each other and share things and move through this space together to continue to move back into this place of love. And I know I've said this and I'll continue to say it, but what the world needs now is love, sweet love. And it isn't passive. It isn't airy-fairy. I mean, it is that, but it is also fierce and unwavering. And the part of love is we are that unconditional love. Everything about us, we are that divine love. It is our birthright as spiritual beings. What gets in the way, as Rumi talks about, is all the barriers and the old thoughts and the old thinking mechanisms and protecting ourselves and the culture of always what's missing instead of what we have. And so really being able to come back to that knowingness of that love, sweet love. And so I want to talk about some of the areas today, because it's, one of the things, and I really do like to talk about is spiritual practices. It's our spiritual muscle, right? We can get swept away with the world and the news and the challenges in our life, and get caught up in like a tornado of thoughts. And we can also ground ourselves and center ourselves and remember who we truly are. And just like working out, if you really want to stay healthy, you gotta work out. If you want to stay active, you gotta move. And it's the same for us showing up as our true, authentic selves, as spiritual beings. It's the practices and the spiritual muscle. And so for today, let's see if this is on. Oh, it is on. I want to start with self-love. I've learned that loving yourself requires a courage unlike any other. It requires us to believe in and stay loyal to something no one else can see that keeps us in the world, our own self-worth. So, loving ourselves. This is one of my favorites because it really starts within, right? It starts with who we are, because when we can love ourselves, we can love others. And it is edgy because it's not always easy to love ourselves. And I'm talking again about that fierce kind of loving ourselves when we make mistakes, when we trip, when we don't show up like we always want to show up, to love ourselves unconditionally. And like I shared before, for me, that was a big learning lesson when I had my children, who are now men, but they're still my boys. And so to be able to love ourselves unconditionally, regardless of circumstances. And that's not an easy task. That's not an easy task at all. And I want to share with you a little story about me and finding my way back to that, because I got so lost, I forgot to love me. And I was going through my divorce, and I was in my 30s, well, 30, young 30, and I was so lost. I was a young mom, and I started journaling, and when I'm journaling, I'm like, what is it that I'm missing? How do I be happy? How can I find that? And what really came through is that it was up to me. And that really started my journey. And I was in banking at the time, and I had one of my managers ask me, what is it that lights you up? Like that just beyond anything else, it totally lights you up. I couldn't answer the question. I really didn't know. Because I was living for everybody else. I'm a good caretaker. And that's a good thing if it stays balanced. But if it is not balanced, it cannot be a good thing because I don't look at myself. And that really started me on this self-love journey. And to say self-love, that takes, it's a journey. It's been layers for me to continue to love myself. And now I can tell you without hesitation what lights me up. But it has been a true, true journey for myself, and to realize that it begins within. It begins within, and a piece of that is forgiveness. And that's the next thing I want to talk about. Because forgiveness as a spiritual practice is so incredibly important. When I was in ministerial training and a practitioner in Seal Beach with Reverend Josh Reeves, he would bring forgiveness in every month. And I used to think to myself, I'll share this with you, don't tell anybody, is he really talking about forgiveness again? I thought it was more of a, you do it once or twice a year, and you clean things out. And then, as I was listening and I was moving through ministerial and my spiritual practices and opening up more, I realized it can be a daily practice. And there's the deep forgiveness work that goes really deep, and that can be a real journey. That can be a therapist, a practitioner, a beloved friend. I've done a lot of work in that area. I've done the book Radical Forgiveness by Colin Tippings. That's a really amazing book for the deep forgiveness. And it's like a spring cleaning. And sometimes it's like a weekly cleaning. Because to move to love, our hearts need to be open. And when our hearts aren't open, there's usually something there. It's, again, those barriers, right? Those barriers. And so how to open, usually there's some forgiveness in there. And sometimes that forgiveness, a lot of times, I think, can be forgiving ourselves. Because a lot of us are harder on ourselves than anybody else in the world would ever be. Right? That critical voice inside that could be, whoever in the past. And knowing that that's not the truth of us. The truth of us are we are unconditional, powerful, all-love divine beings living this quirky human experience. This quirky human experience. And so we are not perfect. We are going to trip. We are going to fall. We are going to say the wrong thing. We are going to get upset. We're going to get triggered again. And that's okay. It's to be able to come back and forgive ourselves, to be able to apologize, to be able to clear the slate, and to know that perfection isn't the goal. And a lot of times when we trip and we get up, we're not the same. We learned at a deeper level. So one of the things in forgiveness that I love and that I use, and I haven't used it in a while because it got off my radar, was the Ho'oponopono prayer. And I didn't get a slide for that, but I will give it to you. So the Ho'oponopono prayer is a traditional Hawaiian practice for reconciliation and forgiveness. It is centered around 4 simple yet profound phrases intended to cleanse negative energy and restore harmony with yourself and with others. And it's just, there's so much like online, there's like guided meditations, there's just beautiful things if you want to play with this. And the 4 phrases are, and I like doing the arm movements with it because when you're, again, the embodying, and so it's I'm sorry, which is acknowledging responsibility for any negative energy. And so I'm sorry. For me, that's like a heart open. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you want to do that with me. I'm sorry. And feel it, feel your heart open when you do it. I'm sorry. And then, please forgive me. Please forgive me. And when you're saying, please forgive me, you're forgiving yourself, you're forgiving the other, and you're putting that out there to the divine. Thank you. Thank you. You're expressing gratitude for the opportunity to heal and remove the barriers and release. And I love you. I love you. I love you. And you're sending love to the divine and yourself and to the situation. So we're going to just do it without any definition together. Are you ready? All right. All right. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Do you feel that energy? Could even feel the room shift a little bit. And so these are like practices, right? They're like, I use the gym as the analogy because I do love the gym, but it could be anything that you're doing in life, like a daily cup of coffee, right? Or whatever it is, you're doing something daily. Practices are daily. It's a part of our spiritual life. So it's a way to kind of cleanse the barriers and the blocks that take us away from love. This could be something that we could do every day. And then from forgiveness is moving into gratitude. And gratitude, one of my favorite quotes by Meister Eckhart is, if the only prayer you ever said in your entire life is thank you, it will be enough. The only prayer that you say in your entire life is thank you, it'll be enough. And like I was saying earlier, the world is hard right now. You know, and it's kind of come and gone in different centuries and different times, and it's incredibly divided right now. And then we've got the ecosystem, and we've got information coming at us like incredibly fast. And so it's easy to get swept away. And gratitude is such a grounding practice. It can be easy to think about everything else, but not remember all that we have. You know, moving to Colorado for me gave me a fresh lens. And so I have so much gratitude. I walk down the halls when I'm here during the week, and I just say, thank you, God. Thank you, God. And sometimes I do a little happy dance, you know, because I'm grateful. And I get to spend time with my mom, and I say, thank you, God. And my wild, amazing nieces that always have something off the wall to say to me, they latch onto my legs so I can't leave at the end of the day. And one time they even tied me up when I wanted to fly out. So they're pretty good at it too. They're just amazing, amazing, amazing girls. And my sister and my friends and nature and all of you. And me. I'm grateful for me where I'm at in this stage of life. I'm grateful I'm here to turn 60. You know, and what a blessing it is for each of us to be here, just to wake up in the morning and say thank you. I open my eyes, I'm awake, thank you. And I really do that when I'm going through some hard times. I wake up and say thank you. Because we weren't just thrown into this time that we're here. We are divinely called to be here right now. And this teaching, I believe, and this spirituality, I believe, we're at the forefront of what the world needs right now. Because we are inclusive, and we're loving, and we're self-responsible, and we embrace what we want to see in the world. And that's a big, big calling. And so for us to wake up in the morning and to open our eyes and to say thank you that we're here is a good way to start in gratitude. There's gratitude journals, whatever the practice is for you. I think that it makes all the difference in the world. And the final kind of point that I really wanted to touch on is faith. And we've got to be able to believe that we can be happy, to believe that we can forgive, to believe that we can love, to believe that the universe has our back, to believe in the grace of God. And that faith, everything else moves towards that faith. That faith in knowingness and the faith in humankind. Because there's so much out there that's showing us what's wrong, but there's so much good happening right now. There's so many pockets of amazingness in this center, and all of you are an incredible example of that. And so the faith of knowing that you know, that you know, that you know. And moving into that place, there's images of like two people on a train, and one person is on a train looking out, and all they see is rocks, and very sad and kind of depressed. And the other person is sitting on the other side of the train, and this beautiful landscape and image with a big smile on their face. And so it's having that imagery of choosing faith, choosing to see the good, choosing to see the love. I have a story for you that I think you might have heard before. A man is trapped on his roof. It's a parable. During a massive flood, praying fervently for God to save him. First rescue attempt, a neighbor comes by in a rowboat and tells him to climb in. The man refuses. No, I have faith that God will save me. The second rescue attempt is a motorboat arrives, and the crew urges him to get in, that the water is rising. The man again refuses, reiterating he is waiting for the miracle from God. The third attempt is a helicopter hovering over the house, lowering a ladder and shouting for him to grab it. The man waves them away, confident that God will personally deliver him. The water rises and the man drowns. Upon reaching heaven, the man asks God, I had unwavering faith in you. Why did you let me drown? Why didn't you save me? God replies, I sent you a rowboat, I sent you a motorboat, and I sent you a helicopter. What more do you want? Are you looking for or knowing the blessings coming if they don't look like what you think they should? And how many times have we done that? And so knowing beyond knowing that the universe has got us, when we pray, when we put intentions into the universe, we let it go. And we know that they're going to show up, but you know what? They're not always going to show up exactly how we see it in our heads. And I want to share with you a quick example. I was just sharing with our practitioner, Renee, last week about it. I used to go to Agape, and I would go one Sunday a month when I was living in Temecula. And if any of you have ever heard the Agape choir, it is off the charts amazing, and beautiful and diverse and passionate and talented and phenomenal. So I would go on Sundays and I would listen to the choir. I don't really sing. I don't know what my voice overly sounds like, but I always thought, oh my gosh, it would be so amazing if I could sing in the choir. I couldn't go to choir rehearsal. I couldn't even try out. I lived in Temecula, and Agape's in Los Angeles. So it's about 2 hours away. But I just kept the feeling in my heart. And I would be there on Sundays, and I would be in the energy of the choir, sitting out and just feeling like I was a part of them and just feeling the energy. And so I went on a meditation retreat, and it was with Ricky Byers and Reverend Michael Beckwith. And Ricky Byers created a song during that retreat. The best of me, the best of you, the best of everything. And it wasn't choir Sunday, so they had all the practitioners come up and sit in the choir seats. And it was funny because as I was walking up, I kept trying to sit on the end, and everybody kept pushing me towards the middle. So I'm in the front, in the middle, in the choir stand, and Reverend Michael's in front of us. And Ricky Byers comes and she wants to sing the best of you, the best of me, the best of everything. And she wants us, because it was created at the meditation retreat, to sing and help lead the song. And I'm so blissed out on the divine. I mean, I just got off this amazing meditation retreat. And so we start to sing, and I get up. I'm not even in my body anymore. Spirit's taking over, and I'm singing, and I'm telling everybody to stand up at a copy. And we're all singing at the top of our lungs, and it was that moment that Spirit brought it in way more than I could have ever expected. And I put that intention, I didn't even know till afterwards. I put that intention into the universe, and the gift came back to me tenfold. And that's how it works. When we trust it, when we have faith, and we open our hearts to love, that's how it works for all of us. And it shows up, and sometimes it's so subtle to be able to see and pay attention to when it shows up in our lives. So I want to do a quick exercise with all of you before we close out. Are you all open to this? An embodying exercise. So if everybody would stand up. I wrote it down. I'm going to pull it up so I can make sure I get all the pieces. All right, so embodying, our bodies are so wise. They're our temples, right? They know everything. So do your ankles up and down to ground yourself. And shake your hands out. Shake, shake, and then tap your heart. You're just opening to the space. You're moving your body. You're feeling it. Good, good, good. Now take a deep breath in. Now release. Now one more time when you do the deep, deep breath in and then release with an audible ah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ah. Now, in this place, put your hands out so you can receive. And just feel your highest being of love. Loving yourself, loving the universe, loving the beautiful people in your life. Now expand that. Let go of any blocks or limitations. And as you expand it inside your body. Feel it in your heart space, and then feel it growing. Going up to the top of your head, like a big light, radiant circle down to the bottom of your feet. And feeling that light of love inside of you, inside of your body, inside of your being. This unconditional, all-encompassing love that is beyond any definition, that is peace and harmony and joy and oneness and gratitude and faith and hope and beauty. That is who you are. That is who we are. And feeling this in your body, feel into what color that might look like for you. What does it taste like? And what does it smell like? It could be anything. It could be a strawberry or the ocean. Breathe into that. Take another deep breath in. And as you feel that, expand it again. Like even move your arms out as much as you can and expand that out again, embodying it, but also taking up that love space that is your whole aura, that is your soul space. And knowing that that greater love is in your life all the time. Take a little step forward. I know it won't be easy, but you're stepping into this love and you're saying yes. And as soon as you're in that, put both feet together. You feel it and ground it in you. Put your hand on your heart and your stomach. Feel it grounded in you. Feel it grounded in the ground, and then lift it up through the top of your crown, the top of your head. And knowing that as you are this, you are changing the world. You are the love and the peace that the world is seeking to see. Just like you are right now. You are right and perfect. You are beautiful. You are divine. You are love. You are unconditional. Nothing has ever, ever, ever taken any of that away. And you're perfect just as you are right now. And put both your hands on your heart. Feel the beauty that you are. And together, let's say, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. You can sit back down. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate each of you so much. So knowing that the joy, the harmony, the humor, the love, the peace, the connection, the allness is all of us in this together, this one beautiful tapestry of love. And in that space, I'll move into prayer. So just knowing that God is good, that God is love, that God is right now, and that we are one with the divine. We are this unconditional love, this unconditional light, this wholeness, this beingness that is beyond understanding, that is beyond circumstances, that is beyond the cosmos. We are the cosmos in action. We are so beautifully, divinely, powerfully, peacefully love. And we allow ourselves to walk in that, and we let the shadow come in, and we let the light come in, and we move through each, knowing that it serves the highest good. And as we journey in this life, we allow this love to come in us and through us, and we send it back out in the world. We are that presence. We are that light. We are that love. And we are in this together. So knowing that it is good, that it is God, that it is love, that it is right now, and that is who you are, that is who we are, I say thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, life. Thank you, love. Thank you, wholeness. Thank you, tapestry. It is done. It is whole. It is complete. And together we say, and so it is, and so it is.
Am I strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone, and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Oh, I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Yes, I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up.
So good. So good. That's just like the exclamation mark on the entire talk and service. You guys just like nailed it, like right there. That was awesome. Let's give them a round of applause. Woo! So good. I got like the chills. So good. Okay, so I just want to say a few words about our practitioners. They are just this beautiful consciousness that holds the highest good for our center, for the world, and they are here to serve in a beautiful way, and they do serve in a beautiful way. I mean, I have been to a lot of centers, and we have an engaged group of practitioners. They are absolutely amazing. So if there's something on your heart and you want prayer, please reach out to them. They really know the highest good for you. And it's, it's like a 5-minute miracle. And so they move into a space with you on Sundays, but you get to experience that prayer. The other thing that I wanted to say is that the spiritual practices class that I'm going to be facilitating, it's about that spiritual muscle. It's about moving into that place of love together. I mean, I think a lot of you already know everything I talked about, but it's tune-ups. It's for us to remember and realign and move back into that space. It's a 5-week class, so I just invite you to look at it. It's $145, which is incredibly reasonable, but it'll be an amazing experience that we can move through together. And I hope that you can join. All right, so now I am going to move into the offering. It is that time in our service, so please take your tithe and place it over your heart. And know the divine goodness flows. And let's say the affirmation together. I joyfully celebrate the flow of God through me. I am grateful for receiving and giving to my spiritual community. I give thanks, always knowing God is my source, and so it is, and so it is.
So this song says, O Namah Shivaya, which loosely translated is, I honor my inner self, or the divine consciousness within.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
That which is born must surely die. This goes on and on like some endlessly spinning wheel. This world that we seek is like a cloud in the sky. There's only one thing that I know to be real. It's just this moment. Always changing, always the same, just this moment. So wild, yet so tame, just this moment. I'm dancing in the flames, let them burn. Oh, let them burn. Let them burn. Oh, what remains, O Namah Shivaya. Shiva, Shiva, O Namah Shivaya. Shiva, Shiva, O Namah Shivaya. What a hopeless task it is to even speak of this. Imagine holding a candle to the light of the sun. There is only forever and the incomparable bliss of knowing the battle is already won. It's just this moment. Always changing, always the same. It's just this moment. I'll surrender again and again to just this moment. I'm dancing in the flames, let them burn. Let them burn. what remains. Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva, Shiva, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva, Shiva, Om Namah Shivaya. It's not about hope. It's not even about trust. It's about ashes to ashes and dust to dust, and finding that home is just this moment. Oh, just this moment. Yes, just this moment. Oh, just this moment. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you. Yay. Now is the time that we are going to do our tithe for a gracious giving
gracious
tithe.
giving.
That's a part of our tithe. I was getting there.
yes, it
Yeah,
is.
I just did it backwards.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do a little show up here for you. Okay, so do you want to choose?
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
choose.
I'll hold it.
Okay.
We got this.
Yep, we do.
We got this.
We got it.
Thank you, Patty.
You're very welcome. Oh, I love this. The charitable organization that we're giving our gracious giving program to this week is Inside Out Youth Services.
Yay!
I love them. It builds access, equality, equity, and power with the LGBTQIA2+ young people through leadership, advocacy, community building, and education and peer support. And this was suggested by Betty Williams.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. And this, is a part of the tithe that we do every month to a deserving organization, and incredible. The nominations that I've seen and those that have been chosen are just doing phenomenal work in the world. And so there is a form if you want to refer somebody that will go into the basket. So right now we're going to do something a little special. It won't take too long, but it's really going to be important. I'm going to call up Andrea and Deborah right now, two of our practitioners, and we want to honor one of our practitioners who is going to be making a change. So the mic, here we go. Okay.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We're here to honor Maria Linda, who unfortunately is going to be leaving us. But we wanted to just bring her up.
Yes, hey, first of all, I have to acknowledge, just being a practitioner is so special, and the friendships and the bonds that you create during this time frame, which has been 10 years now for us, that we all came together and have this amazing time of growth and just becoming following that path that we choose to path to follow of light and love. And we want to honor our dear friend and fellow practitioner today, and just let everyone know, to have this experience, should it be a calling to you, I invite you to move forward. And so, Maria Linda, we just honor you and send you out on this beautiful path of light and love, knowing that where you're going, just the world is opening up for you exponentially with unlimited possibilities, and everything is falling together in perfect grace for you, my friend. Thank you. Absolutely. And so what we would like to do at this time is bring all the practitioners together and do a chamber prayer for Maria Linda.
Yay!
Yes.
Yes, coming up.
Young gal.
We are so grateful to be here in the Circle of Love and Light today in honor of our dear beloved Maria Linda. I know that she is in this chamber of light, being led forward, onward to her next path of beauty, love, greatness, that all of light and love is surrounding Maria Linda right here, right now, and that she's being developed in perfect harmony, perfect health, joy, prosperity, and abundance. That this is allowing her to recognize and remember who she is perfectly at all times in every sacred holy moment. We are so grateful. Grateful to know this perfection, this love, this light. As we bring it together right here and right now, circling her and letting go, and allowing this to take place right here and right now. Together we release this. And so it is.
If you all don't mind, just put your hands up and just bless Maria Linda if you want to receive that on her journey as she continues her practitionership somewhere else and just moves on with so much love and light and appreciation for the love that she brought here. Let's just send that out to her. Know that it is good. And together, let's say, and so it is, and so it is. Thank you, everybody. We'll move into our closing song. Thank you.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be, with God as our center, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step